right, YouTube. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. Talking Auburn football. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speak Sports Auburn. Smash the subscribe button. Also, we're in the off-season portion of college football. This is the part that I love because this is the part where things start to piece together. You start to get the firings. You start to get the hirings. And this year has not even become close to being a disappointment in that regard. Auburn Tigers 6-6 in the 22. Oh, I almost forgot. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. So Auburn 6-6 under Brian Harsin's first year as the head football coach. I actually projected Brian Harsin to go 8-4. He had a great opportunity to do so. Should have beat South Carolina and Mississippi State. I did not project a win over Alabama or Texas A&M. So those were the ones that were the wash. I actually didn't predict the win a win against Penn State because of the timing, obviously. But now we have it to where Brian Harsin has made the decision, which I thought was inevitable. We're going to get to that in a second. Auburn has a 1,000-yard rusher for the first time since 2017. And that man's name is Tank Bigsby out of Midway of Georgia on 85. LaGrange, Georgia, Hardaway High School. Tank Bigsby is the first 1,000-yard rusher, 1,003 yards. Had a great season. He really fought hard in that Alabama game and inched his way to the first 1,000-yard runner since that time. Auburn, first-year head coach Brian Harsin. Brian Harsin said that he wants to do some things at Auburn. What does he do? He fires Cornelius Williams, who was the wide receivers coach in the middle of the season. He didn't see things going well there. And midway through at the tail end of the season, rightfully so, made another decision. Auburn also has a situation to where they have to figure out the quarterback situation. Does Bo Nix come back? Because you got Bo Nix, you have Holden Grenier, you have all of these guys who are going to be there next season, Demarcus Davis. What is the quarterback room going to look like? And what is and TJ Finley? So what is this going to look like in as far as a retention standpoint? Who knows? But the news at hand, Auburn gets rid of Mike Bobo. This was very predictable. This was something that I thought would have happened a few weeks ago. Mike Bobo would not be the offensive coordinator / play caller for Auburn next year. Why is that so? Well, number one, some of the play calling in situational times was just questionable. You talk about Penn State when you do the end around with Kobe Hudson that results in a fumble and a fumble for loss. That's one questionable play call. Also, you look at a situation where, Auburn has an opportunity to go forward on fourth down. Auburn has a lead. This is against South Carolina. Auburn has a lead, but decides to pass the ball down the field instead of giving the ball to a hot Tank Bigsby. Another thing that sealed Mike Bobo's fate was the fact that very hot in the first half. in pretty much every game of the season. Second half play calling, second half results down the stretch did not go in Mike Bobo's favor. So I just don't understand Mike Bobo's decision making. I don't understand what he was thinking in a lot of those circumstances, but it has led to a very tenured offensive coordinator, a knowledgeable quarterback coach being let go by the Auburn Tigers. And a lot of folks call this. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger.